The Ole Miss Rebels have a decent recruiting class in the 2027 cycle, but they just missed out on 4-star CB Raheem Floyd. The Ole Miss Rebels lost out on 4-star cornerback Raheem Floyd, who committed to the Florida Gators. Floyd, a top 100 recruit from East St. Louis, Illinois, carries a 91.42 composite rating and ranks as the number 12 cornerback in the country and number 6 prospect in the state of Illinois, according to ESPN. Ole Miss finished third in the race for Floyd, behind Florida and Missouri, according to Rivals. Floyd took 4 visits to Missouri, 2 to Ole Miss, 2 to Wisconsin, 2 to Florida, and 1 to Illinois before ultimately choosing the Gators. Florida has been on a recruiting tear, so the result isn't shocking. The Gators continue to stack elite talent, and landing a corner like Floyd only reinforces the momentum they've built on the trail. Despite the miss on Floyd, the Rebels remain in solid shape. Ole Miss holds the number 14 recruiting class in the country and the number 7 class in the SEC, with 14 blue-chip prospects among its 21 total commitments. That's a strong foundation, and the cornerback room isn't bare by any means. The Rebels still have 4-star cornerback Taylin Mayo committed. Mayo stands at 6 feet 3 inches, giving Ole Miss the kind of length and upside teams covet at the position. They also have 3-star cornerback Mason Moore in the fold, so this isn't a situation where Ole Miss whiffed on a position of desperate need with no fallback plan. They have 2 corners committed, one of whom is a blue-chip prospect with legitimate size. You can always use more corners, though, and Floyd is an elite talent. Having him in the class would have elevated it to another level. The visit breakdown tells the story. Missouri hosted Floyd 4 times, building the kind of relationship that typically wins recruiting battles. Florida got him on campus twice and closed the deal. Ole Miss matched Florida's visit total but couldn't separate itself from the pack. Sometimes the math just doesn't work out, and this was one of those situations. The Rebels will move forward with a class that still ranks among the best in the SEC. Landing Mayo and Moore gives them 2 corners to develop, and the overall talent level across the 21-man class remains strong. Floyd would have been a significant addition, but Ole Miss isn't scrambling to fill a void because of this outcome. This article was originally published on A to Z Sports. Read the full story here. Ole Miss Rebels just missed out on an elite player they could have definitely used in their 2027 recruiting class. Copyright 2026 A to Z Sports.